Crows caught in the background, setting an eerie backdrop to the unfolding scene. The little girl, with curiosity in her eyes, asked Nanny, "What's Ran doing over there?" Nanny, with a mix of reluctance and duty, replied, "She is being punished, Your Highness." The little girl probed further, "Why?" Nanny hesitated, searching for words. "Oh well." Observing Ran from a distance, the little girl remarked, "She looks ill." Nanny, choosing honesty, explained, "That's because she hasn't had a drop of water in 2 days now." The little girl's concern deepened, "What? That's not good. Go get her some water." Nanny, caught between duty and compassion, hesitated, but the girl insisted, "Hurry." Approaching Ran, the little girl comforted her, Ran. Have some water. I brought you some." In the shadows, another girl, bound like the rest, spoke up, "There you are, little one soul, will you congratulate me?" With a hopeful smile, she continued, "I have a child growing inside me. Soon, you'll have a cute little niece or nephew. Yes, that's right. You should also say hello to the father of my child. There he is. He is the man I love." As the little girl sat beside the restrained companion, the plot thickened in the wider world. In the market, rumors and judgments circulated. Apparently, someone in the crowd remarked, the princess was pregnant with some other man's child when she got married. Another voice chimed in, she was practically sold off as a bride to the Maljal tribe 2 months ago, but she was already 4 months pregnant then. Outraged, someone else declared, that's why her Maljal husband kicked her out. I heard he wants to make our king take responsibility for it. A dissenting opinion surfaced, he has some nerve when he and his tribe are barbarians who sponge off our land and start fights constantly. The eatery owner added, the king of Nakrang must be furious. Of course. This incident has brought shame upon our people as a whole, another voice joined the chorus of opinions. Meanwhile, a curious boy sought clarity, is that why the man who violated the princess was hanged along with his entire family? Yes, someone explained, there was a huge fuss over it. The man was a reputable pharmacist, yet it seems he was involved in various other crimes, in addition to what he did to the princess. But frankly, I'm not sure what the truth is. I can't help but wonder whether they've just slaughtered a bunch of innocent people. Perplexed, the boy pressed on, what do you mean by that? The marketer, with a conspiratorial tone, shared, you see, there's a strange rumor going around. He added, I heard the real father of the child is. Thank you for the food, sir, the marketer said. Huh? Is this gold dust? The other person said, keep the change. The shopkeeper exclaimed, goodness. That's so generous of you. His customer said, that should be enough money to support your children after you're gone. Rest in peace. The shopkeeper, puzzled, asked, pardon? What do you mean by that? One man behind said, over here. This man is spreading false rumors. Take him away. The scene changed to the little girl. Ian, Yeo Yul. Is the horse milk porridge ready? She received a reply from a woman. Yes, but will you be taking it to her yourself? The little girl confidently stated, yep. Give it to me now. She got a warning, goodness. Are you that happy about Princess Ran's return? The woman cautioned the little girl from behind, please be careful, your highness. The porridge is hot. The woman from behind spoke with Granny, saying, who is this child, Granny? Is she new here? Granny explained, yes. You said you needed an extra pair of hands. The woman pondered, goodness. But what work can I give this young girl? Another woman commented, that pretty face of yours is bound to cause you trouble down the road, so, what's your name, little girl? The girl confidently replied, Chianga. The little girl entered a room where another man was lying. She had a bowl and said, Ran, I brought you some. The woman in the room rose and exclaimed, you again? The man intervened, Ran's being punished right now, so I told you not to barge in here. I swear, you women just won't listen. How many times did I tell you that it's no use having a pretty face? The man said, if you're stupid, little one? The little girl meekly replied, I'm sorry, brother. She explained, I just brought this porridge because I heard Ran is sick. The man softened, well, at least you're a good girl. I like that. He reassured her, don't worry. Ran will get better now. Our dear sister has done something very foolish, the man continued, but I'm sure she regrets what she did. From now on, she should know her place. Things won't be as entertaining, but it's better than her acting out. Don't you think so, little one? The boy hit the little girl and walked away. The little girl called out, Ran, are you really leaving? Don't be sad, soul. Ran explained, I'm just getting married, that's all. We'll be able to meet again someday." The distressed little girl pleaded, "No, don't go. Stay here with me." Ran reminded her, "You promised me that you'd be strong, little one. Remember? But I'll be all alone without you. I don't have any friends or even a mother." The little girl cried. Ran encouraged her, "Even so, I know you can play well enough on your own. And when you're a little older, you can come see me, Soul." The little girl asked hopefully, "Really? I can come see you?" "Of course. I'll make lots of candied fruit and wait for you. You can be strong until then, right?" Ran assured her. "Take care, my lovely little princess." Ran bid her farewell. As Ran left, the little girl whispered, "Brother is coming this way." Panicking, she said, "I'm scared, tell him to go away." Ran comforted her, "It's okay, Soul. Once you have become stronger, you won't feel scared anymore." The little girl promised, "I'll stay bright and strong. That way, I can leave feeling reassured." Ran smiled and said, "Why are you crying? Smile, Soul. I like it when you smile." The other girl advised, "Don't let anyone inside your little heart." She added, "You can't let anyone have you, understand?" The other girl said, "I'd like something to eat now. Will you bring me some food?" The little girl responded, "Okay, Ran. I'll bring you some right away." "Your Highness." "No, Your Highness. Stay bright and stronger, my lovely little princess." The other girl asked, "Why do you look so crestfallen, little princess?" The scene changed and a customer said, "Though I am a humble woman, I can lend an ear to your problems if you'd like. How about it? What is troubling you?" The scene shifted to a little girl sitting before one of the shopkeepers, saying, "I'm scared. I am so scared because I am all alone. I have no one besides me." The one with the stick hit Lovely and asked, "Have you ever been outside the castle walls?" Adding, "Then have you ever seen anyone who looks like this? Seeing as how you aren't frightened of me, you must be brave. Will you listen to my prophecy, my strong and beautiful princess? Try stepping outside the castle's gates. Aren't you curious about what might happen there? Step outside those doors and look around. If you're scared because you have no one to protect you, find someone whom you can protect." The one continued, "Muster up the strength to confront your fears. Now please get up. Out there, you will find something very valuable." The girl ran, and the same woman above observed, "Your Highness. There you are." Another person said, "Where are you going, Your Highness? That you didn't know you desired and will hold dear to your heart." The scene transitioned to where there is a cage and someone is tied up. The girl said, "And will hold dear to your heart." In the bustling Maljal trading post, a deal is underway. One person proudly presents a bag of sorghum and 2 ways of salt, claiming, "There. That's 1 bag of sorghum and 2 ways of salt. You're getting a good deal." However, the person lying down rises, expressing discontent, "What, come on. We gave you 3 prisoners, and this is all you're paying us, this is outrageous." Another person retorts, "If you don't like it, then you can take them back. No one does business with Maljals like you these days." The tense atmosphere thickens. The disgruntled person defends their position, "What? And how is that our fault? You're the ones who humiliated us by sending a knocked-up girl to marry the chief's son." This accusation sparks further tension, and the first person urges their companion, "Hey Jamalta. Don't just stand there. Say something. Bargaining is your job." Amidst a heated exchange, a third person sitting nearby calmly interjects, "There's a girl over there." All attention turns to a little girl sitting with a cage. Confused, the first person questions, "Huh? What's up with you? Why are you showing interest in a girl all of a sudden?" The other traders dismissively tell the person to move away, saying, "Hey, what are you doing over there? Scram." The atmosphere remains charged as the unfolding events hint at a deeper, potentially volatile situation within the trading post. The tension rises at the Maljal trading post as the little girl urgently tries to rescue the albino boy from a dire fate. The third person observes the little girl clinging to the fence and remarks, "She's been clinging to the fence like that for a while now." The third person adds, "What an idiot." Undeterred, the little girl calls out, "Hey, come over here. What's your name, huh? You need to get out of here, so come closer." Concerned for the boy, she reassures him, "Why are you staying still? Are you sick? It's okay. I'll get you out of here." However, their interaction is interrupted when the second person arrives and forcefully hits the girl, accusing her of trying to touch someone else's goods. The situation escalates as the little girl tries to explain herself. In the midst of the chaos, another woman appears, expressing outrage, "You son of a bitch. What have you done to the young princess?" The second person stammers, attempting to defend himself. The woman demands an explanation, saying, "I saw what you just did with my own eyes, so you better come clean." The little girl reveals the truth, showing the woman the injured boy and stating, "Nanny, look. This boy seems ill. We need to get him treated. Quick, get him out of here, will you?" The nanny hesitates, but the little girl insists, "No. We need to take him with us. If we don't, he'll die. I promised that I'd save him." As the situation unfolds, the second person apologizes, but the nanny is concerned about the potential repercussions. The little girl reveals the boy's uniqueness, being an albino, and the second person callously suggests he is chosen as a guide ghost for a noble in the afterlife. The nanny is appalled at the idea of the boy being buried alive as an offering, leading to a heartbreaking moment as the little girl pleads for the boy's life. The nanny, in disbelief, tries to dissuade the little girl, questioning why she would want such a hideous boy. The emotional intensity of the scene hangs in the air as the fate of the albino boy remains uncertain. The little girl pleaded desperately, "No, don't harm him. You can't bury him alive as an offering. He's not hideous, he's sick. Let me take him with me." "That boy isn't an albino," remarked the third person. "Albinos have red eyes and get burned in the sun. Plus, they wouldn't sell him in a place like this if he really were an albino." The second person snapped, "Hush. What do you know, you dirty Maljul? Let's just go, Jamalta," suggested the first person. "He must be from way up north. I remember seeing people who look like this," the third person continued. "They look very different from us, but I heard they're quite common up there." Approaching the cage, the third person said, "Of course, if you insist on selling him, I can't stop you, old man." He added, "But you might get in a bit of trouble because I'm going to spread a rumor about this." "What?" exclaimed the second person. "Those are nice earrings," the third person remarked. "You could buy that kid with them. How about it? Want to make the deal?" Outraged, the nanny interjected, "Who do you think you're trying to fool, you treacherous Malgalts?" "Just bargaining on her behalf," the third person explained. The little girl insisted, "Here, now, let him out." The nanny protested, "Wait. You can't take those earrings." The third person negotiated, "There, we have a deal, right? Then release the kid." Confused, the second person questioned, "Huh? Would you only give me one earring?" The third person replied, "Bring 2 mals of sorghum and 5 dways of salt, and I'll give you the other one." He added, "You need both earrings to fetch a higher price for them, right?" The third person replied, "Of course, just one of those earrings would fetch you more money than you'd get from handing that boy over to some noble." The second person said, "Follow me." The first person asked, "Why didn't you ask for more in return?" The third person explained, "Because we have to keep doing business with that man." The first person remarked, "Still, you could have taken advantage of this opportunity." The scene shifted as the first person exclaimed, "Jamalta." A person on horseback appeared, while the others kneeled. He said, "You bastard. How many times do I have to tell you not to walk in front of Sariyas?" He added, "Not to walk in front of Sariyas." The first person pleaded, "Father, please stop." He added, "Why do you keep treating him like this when he's no longer a slave?" The horseman said, "Hush, Sariya. Next time, you'll be in trouble, too. Give it a rest, father." The third person assured, "It's fine. Walk in front of me." The first person apologized, "Okay, sorry." The horseman urged, "Hurry. We're heading to the palace." The first person inquired, "Did you find Machenruntas?" The horseman confirmed, "Yes." He added, "I heard the fool went straight to a brothel." The third person commented, "Ha. I'm not surprised." He said, "Come on, Jamalta." The scene shifted to Granny, where the little girl said, "You're coming with me. Everything will be okay now." She added, "I'll look after you." The third person remarked, "HMPH. How pathetic." As the horseman walked through the public, people commented, "It's the Maljul tribe. They must be here because of Princess Ran. Look at them holding their heads up high on their horses like they have something to be proud of. Ugh, those bastards are bad luck. Anyway, isn't the one at the front the chief? But he looks too young to be the chief." One horseman sarcastically remarked, "Wow, what a hearty welcome. I'm already looking forward to the bright future that awaits me, Machenrunta, in Nakrang." "Welcome, sons of Maljul," he greeted. "As the third prince of Nakrang, I, Choi Jum, welcome you," he added with a formal gesture. The son responded, "Nice to meet you. I am Machenrunta, the 9th son of the Jakwak Maljul tribe's chief, Oji Olma. May the heavens protect Nakrang." Another boy questioned, the ninth son? Why didn't the seventh son, Gu Chanmo, come instead? Isn't it customary in your tribe for the person involved to resolve the matter directly? Machen Runto explained, the new groom fell off his horse and died a week ago. The boy expressed sympathy, saying, oh, dear. That is unfortunate. Machen added with a touch of humor, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but it's certainly disappointing. If he had taken his own life out of guilt for kicking out his bride, the story would have been heartwarming, at least. The boy laughed, come in, and invited them, we've prepared a simple banquet for you to enjoy after your long journey. Machen asked, by the way, where was my sister-in-law buried? I'd like to light a soul fire for her before I head inside. The boy replied, this country does not dig graves for impure women, but appreciatively added, but I appreciate the thought. Machen agreed, right. My thoughts are with her. The scene shifted to another person who ordered, escort our guests to their quarters. Another person commented, did you hear the news? Those damn Maljuls are here. I did. And I heard they sent a spring chicken over as the leader. Yes, that's why the people are even more upset. They're saying we should take this opportunity to kick all the barbarians out of Narana. Someone restrained and punished is later untied, and another person remarked, I wonder if this man will be able to reach the afterlife when he was wrongfully killed. Another person disagreed, saying, that's nonsense. If that were possible, the king wouldn't have married Princess Ran off to the Maljuls in the first place. Someone else expressed concern, anyway, I wonder if this man will be able to reach the afterlife when he was wrongfully killed. Another person cautioned, hey, don't say that. The discussion turned to Princess Ran and her child's paternity, with one person stating, if that were true, what would that make Princess Ran, who said he was the father of her child? I'm sure there was a good reason for this. Despite the reasoning, another person emphasized, even so, his entire family was executed with him. That's still unfair. One person spotted someone and exclaimed, huh? Who's there? A little girl? Shoo. Go away. You shouldn't see these gruesome bodies. The other person intervened, saying, just leave her be. The people who received help from the Jeal family have been secretly stopping by to pay their respects. Maybe that girl is here to pray for them. The first person expressed doubt, maybe, but. The second person advised, make haste with your prayers and leave so you won't get caught. Let's go take down the bodies over there. The other person agreed, all right. As the two walked away, the little girl, Chianga, approached the untied person lying down. She said, it's me, Chianga. Rest in peace, brother. Observing the boy nearby, she commented, that boy's appearance gives me the creeps. The boy explained, we managed to nurse him back to health, but he's a mute who doesn't even know his own name. He must have been cursed by God, I'm sure of it. The scene changed to the little girl and her nanny. The nanny disagreed, no, that can't be. He looks perfectly lovable to me. Surprised, the little girl responded, pardon? Gosh, you really have odd tastes, Your Highness. Chianga shared, that Maljul man said he looks different from us because he's from somewhere far away. He may not be able to speak, but that doesn't mean he's cursed. At least he has his hearing. The little girl exclaimed, wait, you're not supposed to eat that. He must be hungry again. She instructed her nanny, nanny, go fetch some more food. The nanny expressed concern, no, Your Highness. The maids will be suspicious. He's been here 3 days already. How much longer will you hide him in your bedroom? The nanny urged, now that you've saved him, you must send him away before the princes find out he's here. The determined little girl declared, no. I made him a promise. She asserted, I'm going to protect this boy, no matter what. Ignoring the nanny's worries, she added, anyway, we need a name for you. Until you tell us your real name, we'll call you Iris. The nanny sighed, oh dear. I thought she'd grow tired of him soon enough, but she still adores him. It's great to see her looking so cheerful. After all, she was grieving over Princess Ran for a long time. But she's already being treated poorly within the palace. What if the boy makes things worse for her? Ugh, what do I do? The girl confidently stated, my name is Soul. She continued, if you can't talk, I'll teach you how to write. The scene changed. It's already the third day. It's been 3 days since we arrived at the palace, yet the king hasn't even shown his face, let alone held a banquet for us, someone complained. The son reassured, calm down, father. We were expecting this kind of treatment. The father expressed frustration, even so, this is beyond insulting. The level of disrespect is unacceptable. The son admitted, well, you're right about that. Machen Runta, sitting nearby, interjected, "Relax, you're the one who said we might be walking into our own graves here, uncle." The father insisted, "Well, I'd prefer that over being disrespected." Machen responded, "Speak for yourself, uncle, I'm perfectly happy enjoying this cooked food with a roof over my head. On top of that, look at these beauties. They're like angels from heaven." The father scolded, "I can't stand your shameless behavior anymore, Machen Runta." He pointed at a person and questioned, "And what's that bastard doing here? It's bad enough that you're keeping prostitutes around. Would you also have to bring that slave?" Another son clarified, "Actually, father, he isn't a slave anymore." The father silenced him, saying, "Be quiet." The boy sitting nearby explained, "He's my precious trophy from the war, uncle. Go easy on him. You know how hard it was for me to snatch him away from my father." Machen turned to the girl and proposed, "On that note, want to make a bet with me?" The girl inquired, "Oh? What kind of bet?" Machen suggested, "That uptight guy over there hates women. Do you want to try and convince him? If he reacts in the slightest, I'll give you a pair of jade earrings." The girl approached the boy and said, "Oh. Now that I'm looking at you up close, you're quite handsome. Look me in the eye. Are you shy? If you are, I can." Observing the boy's unique eyes, she exclaimed, "He has the eye of a beast. My goodness. How can a human eye look like that? A hunter has brought back a wolf with the same eyes before." Machen remarked, "That must be why his mother sold him to a brothel. She probably thought he was bad luck." He added, "But he must have been treated poorly there as well, because he doesn't want anything to do with women. Funny, isn't it?" The girl said, "The bet's off. I don't want to be possessed by a beast spirit." Machen tried to persuade her, "Oh, come on. You'll hurt his feelings." The boy responded, "If you've got nothing else for me to do, I'll leave now." Someone teased him, "You forgot to add the word, boss." Machen noted, "I noticed you haven't called me that once since I took you away from my father. Are you looking down on me like the others because I'm young? Or do you want to return to father and let him dote on you?" Machen continued, "Well, whatever. Someday, I'll make you beg me for my affection. For now, tell me what you learned while you were outside." The boy shared, "I heard that the second prince, Choi Kai, is probably the father of Princess Ran's baby. The second prince is an infamous womanizer and troublesome for the palace to deal with. But because he and Choi Ta, the first prince and the king's successor, are both sons of the first consort, the palace is preventing any rumors from spreading." Machen questioned, "But then, why did the princess name the fifth son of the Jeal family as the father?" The boy explained, "Apparently, the son was a doctor and got close to Princess Ran while he was treating her. So, the palace framed him for impregnating the princess and spread rumors about him and his family. The rumors claim that they were actually spies who were spreading an epidemic while working as pharmacists." Machen asked, "And is the person behind this plan?" The boy confirmed, "Yes, the third prince came up with it." Machen expressed frustration, "Damn it, it sounds like the third prince could have been the king's successor if it hadn't been for his illness. Yes, like the third prince, the fourth prince is also the second consort's son. But he was disqualified as a successor due to his weak personality." The boy continued, "So, the first and third princes are fighting to succeed the throne after the current king, who is old now. And since the third prince recently got rid of the Jeal family, who were a nuisance to the king, his likelihood of becoming the successor has probably increased." Machen commented, "These royals all have a nasty stench to them, don't they?" The boy added, "Apparently, the Jeals were good people and were praised more than the king. Enough. I'll just get upset if I hear more." Machen changed the topic, "By the way, I heard there's another princess." The boy clarified, "Not Princess Ran, the king's adopted daughter from far away, but a legitimate princess." The boy predicted, "Well, legitimate or not, she will meet the same fate that all princesses do. In a few years, she'll probably be sold off just like Princess Ran as the princess of Nakrang." "Let me tell you a story, Miru," the person began. "It's the same story my sister told me when I was learning how to write." The little girl said, "One day, Huaning looked down from the heavens." She added, "At the time, the people on earth were struggling to live because they were ignorant and weak." The little girl continued, "So Huaning took pity on them and came down to earth with the people of the heavens to teach them. First, he taught them how to count the days by looking at the sky. After that, the people's lives gradually improved. One day, a bear and a tiger came to Huaning and asked him for help. Go into a dark cave and pray for 100 days straight. You cannot get any sunlight, and you can only eat food that is bitter and spicy. Are you confident that you can endure this hardship every single day? Tears welled up in the eyes of the little girl. My sister couldn't endure her hardship. Though the bear became a human, the tiger ran out of the cave. The scene changed. The boy said, after that, the bear who became a human, Ingyo, married Huaning, and their child founded this kingdom. Anyhow, what if we get caught moving around in the open like this? The boy continued, it's just us two, so it's dangerous. A woman interjected, don't the people of Nakrang think that any commotion that happens during a funeral is bad luck? Another woman added, I doubt they'd make a fuss when they're sending off those poor dead souls. She explained, that's why I chose this place, in case something happens. The woman said, if the meeting falls through, we can at least get treated to some funeral food. The boy teased, the meeting? Are you sure you aren't just after the food? The woman remarked, found it. So this is where they're secretly holding the funeral for the Jeal family. But the crowd seems a bit big for it to be a secret. The boy observed, it almost seems like a festival. The woman noted, the people of Nakrang believe they're the descendants of God and that they will return to the heavens once they die. The boy explained, yeah, I know that. We believe the same thing. Hey, did you really think I didn't know that? The boy sighed, ugh, whatever. You're the one who told me to keep talking. The woman inquired, by the way, I heard you're from the Han tribe. How do your people hold funerals? The boy retorted, why do you keep saying things like that? I am living as a Maljal now, so stop treating me like an outsider. He added, please. You're just a puppy lingering outside the group. The woman accused, I know you're planning to run away as soon as you get the chance. That's why you're keeping your distance from the rest of the tribe and the women. And you never suck up to your master, either. The woman spoke to another woman, I may have freed you from slavery, but I didn't give you freedom. You know that, right? Anyway, you have to obey my orders without question. I won't forgive you if you betray me. The boy scoffed, ha. As if I would ever betray you. The woman interrupted, I can understand why father doted on you. She added, the way you run your mouth makes me want to smack you in the head. The boy teased, oh. Now you want to smack me too, don't you? The woman contemplated, maybe I really should just smack him. She apologized, sorry, telling the story reminded me of my sister. The little girl expressed, but it's okay now because I have you. It's amazing how your warmth can put me at ease. As long as I have you by my side, I'll have nothing to fear. She continued, have you heard of the blue glass? It's the jewel Ingyo had in her hand when she turned into a human and emerged from the cave. They say that when she placed it on an altar, the land around it became her home. The little girl determinedly said, that's right. I need to find the blue glass. Then I'll also have a home where I can live with you. While hugging the little boy, she stated, just like the bear who became a human, I also have to endure my hardships and wait. Since I have you now, I think I can do it. The scene changed to two guard-type persons talking with each other. One said, doesn't the palace seem quiet today? The other responded, maybe everyone went to the secret funeral. One commented, oh, I don't know. Even if the king is turning a blind eye to it, they still work for the palace. But it's not every day that they get to enjoy themselves. I doubt a little fear will keep them away. Haha. In another scene, the little girl lay down, and the little boy shook her. Another little girl approached, asking, are you a ghost? You look pale, even in the dark. The girl pondered, are you here to take me away because I'll die anyway? Then again, why should I bother trying to survive when the prince won't leave me alone anyway? She continued, I can still hear the screams from that day. It's strange. I wonder if I'm still dreaming. It feels like I'm having a horrible nightmare. In the blink of an eye, my entire family vanished, including my younger brother. I still can't believe what happened. They didn't deserve to die like that. Why did God abandon us? I lied. I was so scared that I ended up lying. The little thing, the girl mused, I bet you'll grow up to be a real beauty. Are you a child of the Jeal? The girl admitted, no. Why did I lie when I'm going to die anyway? While little by little watching her, the girl reflected, my heart hurts so much. It's warm. He's so small, yet so warm. At least I'll be able to see my family again when I die. No. There's no way I can face them. Please just make me disappear, little white ghost. I see you've ventured the challenging path here in disguise, Prince, one remarked. It's as if you don't fear the grudge of those you've killed. Haha, you say that, but you don't seem to hate me. The women who hate me smell sweet, and that scent soothes my beastly illness. Do you plan to sustain your life with your rage toward women? One character questioned. Rage? That is what caused my illness. The other replied. I am simply trying my best to survive. You know I would do whatever it takes to get rid of this cursed illness. Is that why you turned her hope into despair? The character asked. Ah ha ha. What can I do when a woman in despair is my only refuge? The other retorted. The woman interjected, besides, I didn't know she would be deceived so easily. When I first introduced her to the fifth son of the Jeal family, she acted unfazed. But when I told her I'd arrange for her to marry him if she named him as the father of her child, she agreed immediately. The way her lofty mask fell away in that moment was so intriguing, the boy remarked. And the scent of her despair in the face of his death was so sweet. Is that so intriguing and sweet, you say? My, you are definitely cursed, the character commented. Another person approached, taking the woman's hand. Like I said, I'm trying to lift that curse. Do you wish to die a foolish woman as well? The other retorted, will dying in your hands make me a foolish woman? Then what does that make you, a man who believes he has been cursed because of all those women? The character responded, calm down. If you harm a metal, you will only meet an ugly death. Oh, look who we have here. What brings you here, third prince of Nakrang? Someone exclaimed. Machen appeared and said, seeing how we've run into each other like this, it must be fate. From behind, another voice remarked, the third prince? So he's who we're meeting with. The woman stated, as you know, it is important for me to consult a metal when it comes to my country's future. Although it unfortunately seems like I was wasting my time here today. Just so you know. While stepping towards Machen, she continued, well, I hope you understand that I cannot stay and chat. If you'll excuse me. Machen interjected, I am not good at using roundabout language or minding others' feelings. So while we're here, let me be direct with my proposal. While watching toward the woman, he added, help me meet the king, and I will do whatever you want in return. The woman went outside, turned around, and said, at times, I am impressed by the reckless spirit of the Maljal tribe. But I also worry that recklessness might be born out of foolishness. Machen replied, I'll take that as a compliment. As you can see, I'm a spring chicken. The woman remarked, well, at least you know your place. Light the soul fire. Machen declared. Let's light the way to the heavens for them. Machen said, you're the priest of the Forsaken. So, tell me, will I get my revenge? The character responded, if I say that you won't, will that stop you from trying? Ha, you're a sharp one, the character replied. Your wish will come true, son of the Maljals. However, it will only come true with the help of the blue-eyed boy next to you. The boy asked, what do you mean? The pitiful lives of the Forsaken make me sad, but I also find comfort whenever I see a flame like you, the character explained. You will fall in love, blue-eyed boy, but she will destroy you and make you suffer. What? Wait, the boy exclaimed. Still, do not be afraid and love with all your heart, the character continued. Then, your wish will also come true. Hey! Why are you saying that all of a sudden? The boy questioned. Don't make me laugh. Who are you trying to fool? He added. Machen commented, oh. That's a pretty exciting prophecy. Forget what you just heard. You mean, what she said about you meeting the girl of your destiny? Machen teased. Damn it. Don't bring that up again. The boy exclaimed. The character spoke, beautiful children, you must overcome the hardships that will befall you. Release the ties that bind your future, and when your unrealized wishes wander around this earth, and when your resentment and sorrow are put to rest in the ground, I will pray for you and cover you with the warm blanket of compassion. So, create beautiful jewels with your teardrops and form an illuminated path in this dark world so these children won't be swallowed up by the darkness. There is a scene of thought with a little girl and a little boy. The little girl hugs the little boy and puts a blanket-like type on him. Scene changed. We have a letter from the third prince, Machen Runta, someone announced. He says Beck will be sending a gift in a few days. But are you really going to ally with him? He helped me see the king, so I have to keep my promise, the girl said to Machen. Machen responded, besides, I have no other choice, since my older brothers are supporting the first prince. One boy commented, does that mean both sides are going to sweep the incident with Princess Ran under the rug? Looks like the marriage between Nakrang and the Maljal tribe has gone down the drain. He added, but didn't you say there was a slight commotion during your meeting with the king? Is everything okay? Machen assured, it was nothing, so don't worry about it. More importantly. He said to Machen, I found a nice hunting ground. I saw an old wolf and 3 young wolves there. There's no point in catching the old wolf since it'll smell. You can continue to live on our land. So I'm thinking of catching one of the young ones first, he continued. Machen responded, as you wish, your majesty. We Maljuls will shed our blood for it. But I'd like to stress that we did not kick out. Pointing to a woman, he said, what that ridiculous girl was out of his mind, but she never would have walked into her own grave. One of the young wolves happens to be in heat, he continued. But if you aren't sad about your sister's death, I hope you feel the sorrow of having lost a child, second prince. You are a father, after all. So, I'm thinking of using a nimble and pretty female wolf to lure him, he declared. The boy in Machen's room spoke up, right at the end of the day, our specialty is hunting. But didn't you say that you don't like using females when you're hunting? Oh, don't worry about that either, Machen reassured. I know a male who's just as pretty as a female. Haha. The scene changed to a boy in a forest with a horse. Jamalta. The boss is calling for you. Go see him at his quarters right now. Someone called out. Now, let's look at the reading stones, the character said. Oh dear, a vortex in the north. It looks like you've led a difficult life. You've lost all your family, and you're destined to leave your hometown. But the branch is touching the stone, so things will slowly start to get better. The girl added, really? I'm actually traveling from Bekj to Nakrang as part of an offering. Someone passing by interrupted, hey. We're moving now. Hurry, the girl said, thank you for the fortune. A person sitting with a passerby said to the character, a skilled medium like you shouldn't lie. You said those people will be the cause of a battle that will break out soon. The character responded, what's the use in telling them the truth when the fight can't be prevented anyway? The boy chimed in, I guess you have a point. Once the battle starts, more than a few lives will be lost. He added, stuck between the Han tribe at the back and the powerful Nakrang kingdom and Maljul tribe at the front, the tribes that have been sending them offerings have come together to form a nation. The boy continued, you. And the battle only grows fiercer. Move quickly. We must arrive at Nakrang Palace in 2 hours. Someone shouted, hey. What are you doing over there? I told you not to dawdle. The woman replied, I'm sorry, but I can't walk anymore because of my injured foot. She was sitting there. The woman added, if there's still a long way to go, please let me ride in a wagon. Even if I am being offered as a gift, I should remain in good shape. He said to the woman, huh? You're injured? Are you all right? He thought, why didn't I notice this pretty wench earlier? Someone remarked, ahem. So that's why you've been lagging behind the group for 2 days now. He said to the woman, here. Your beauty will no doubt catch the king's eye, so let's put you where you'll be visible. The woman replied, thank you. The first person added, oh. I have a medicinal herb that you can use on your wound. He added, shall I bring it to you? The woman said to the second person, that is a great idea. He replied, would you do that for me? I appreciate it. The first person said, I'll be right back. The woman said, stop laughing, Surya, I'm barely holding myself back from killing you. The second person apologized, sorry. Another woman said, anyway, you've managed to infiltrate the group, so the first step in our plan is a success. She added, make sure to come back alive. The woman vowed, I will. And when I do, I'll beat up both of you. The other person said, ha, sure. You do that. Scene changed. 2 weeks ago. Our second step in the plan is to catch the second prince's attention. That womanizer always comes out to inspect the goods whenever they arrive, so you need to be on the wagon by then, someone explained. Machen said, as for the third step, the other person asked, what? The other boy exclaimed, why you want me to dress up as a woman? He added, why you must be out of your mind. Why would I? Machen insisted, yep. No, I'm not. And this is an order, so you have no choice. The other boy protested, forget it. Why would I do such a thing? I won't. No, I can't. Machen asserted, you keep forgetting that I'm your boss. Besides, we need to use that pretty face of yours. Why are you being so precious with it? Machen challenged, oh, do you want to fight me? Come at me, then. The other replied, hey. Stop teasing him and explain this to him properly. They told Machen, Jamalta, calm down and listen to me. They told Machen, let go of me. One person said again to Machen, this will be an important stepping stone for the boss's plan. You know the situation we're in. And you know how the boss is being treated. The boy asked, how he's being treated. The boy said, oh, you mean how he's being called the son that Chief Ogiolmi abandoned because he wasn't allowed out on the battlefield or given a coming-of-age ceremony? He said to Machen, is that why you volunteered to come to Nakrang? So you can struggle and crawl your way up the ladder? The boy suggested, if you're that desperate, make a proper request instead of ordering me around, why don't you? Then I just might want to help you out of pity. The other person expressed, I want to go home. Machin replied, will that be good enough? Machin continued, all right. Then please kill the second prince, Choi Kai, for me. That's the third and most important step in my plan and the goal. I'm asking for your help because I'm desperate. Think you can do it, Jamalta? Scene changed. Back to the present, someone said, hey, are you in a lot of pain? You're frowning hard. The woman replied, no, I think the herb is working. The second person offered, let me know if you need anything else. The woman expressed her gratitude, thank you. The woman chuckled and thought to herself, damn it. What the hell am I doing? Ugh, forget it. I'll just focus on the task at hand. Once I've carried out this plan, I'll beat them up. But she questioned, will it be possible? Even if I manage to kill the second prince, will I be able to get out of there alive without my identity being exposed? 2 weeks ago, a person in thought who had previously talked with Machin appeared and mentioned the fourth step of the plan. He added, to get out of there safely without your identity being exposed, I asked the third prince to think of a way that we could save you. The other boy expressed, maybe I should just die there. He said, go to the back garden. I don't know what the prince has prepared for us, but head there right after you get the job done. The boy voiced his concerns, but what if the plan fails? What if I fail to kill the second prince or get caught? What then? The other said, you'll be abandoned. We'll say you're a spy from the north who infiltrated our tribe. Back to the present. They freed me from slavery? Yeah, right. They threatened to abandon me. Reliable, my ass. Do they think I don't know that they're sending me to my death? Those dirty bastards. Maybe I'll just run away right now. The other said, are you okay? Want me to carry you on my back? The boy replied, no. You must be tired too. The first woman said, they said we'll arrive at the palace soon, so hang in there. The other woman agreed, okay. The first woman suggested, it's raining. The heavens sure are heartless. She continued, let me lie down, Jamalta. You must be tired too. I'm fine. If I walk a little farther, we'll arrive at the village. We can find something to eat there. The boy reflected, now I can't die after everything it took for me to stay alive. That's right. I decided that I would live in misery. I need to do my best to survive so I can be punished. One woman informed, the people from Beck have arrived, Your Highness. I hope a pretty girl is among them this time. Scene changed to little girl and little boy. Now, let's play hide and seek. I found the boy. So this time, you need to look for him. If you don't find him quickly, he might die in the cold rain. Shall we start the game now? You're it now, little one. So try your best to find him before he dies, the mysterious voice urged. The nanny pleaded with the little girl, Your Highness, please don't do this. It's still cold outside. I'll look for him, so please take shelter from the rain. The determined little girl, however, insisted, no, I need to find him quickly. The nanny regretfully said, I should have hidden him better. It's all my fault. I can't leave him in the rain for too long. If I do, I'll lose him just like I lost Ran before. I don't want to feel that kind of sadness again, so I have to find Miru. Observing the ominous weather, the little girl remarked, it looks like it's about to rain cats and dogs. It's the middle of the day, yet the sky is so dark. Meanwhile, in another location, the conversation among the women revealed a sense of foreboding. One woman mentioned, the air is chilly, so we'll have to light a fire tonight. Reflecting on her emotions, another woman shared, I think I've become a lot calmer since I met the white ghost, but I haven't seen him since that day. As they discussed the weather, one woman suggested, girl, go get the horsehide. Suddenly, they heard the beating of a big drum, prompting one of them to say, that means they're gathering the soldiers. We need to head inside right now. Something must have happened. In the midst of the confusion, someone exclaimed, what could be going on in all this rain? The situation escalated when a little boy was caught from behind, with someone identifying him as the white ghost. The news of the second prince's assassination spread, leading to a call for finding the assassin inside the palace. The scene then shifted to the boy and his accomplice. The boy expressed satisfaction, our plan worked, boss. Now all that's left is to wait till war breaks out. His partner, Machin, agreed, yes. And I'll take the battlefield by storm. I finally have my chance. The boy, reflecting on the situation, thought, I guess I should keep this a secret from father. Anyway, it's all thanks to you, Jamalta. So come back alive. As the scenes unfolded, the girl remained hidden behind a tree, observing soldiers in the vicinity. The atmosphere was tense, hinting at the unfolding of a complex and dramatic story. "Send more guards to each building," commanded a voice. "Yes, sir." "TSK, they found the prince sooner than I expected. And the garden is still a good distance away. Even if it's raining, I'll be at a greater disadvantage the longer I stay here. At this rate, it'll only be a matter of time before I get caught. How the hell is this a way for me to get out of here alive?" pondered the escaping figure. "It's not like the soldiers who are chasing me will disappear if I go to the back garden." Suddenly, a voice rang out, "Hey, who's there?" The escaping figure cursed, "Damn it. I found him. The assassin is here. Blow the hornpipe." Back in another scene, the nanny attended to the little girl, saying, "Oh dear. Your hands have gotten scraped." Trying to comfort the girl, she insisted, "That's enough. It looks like I'll have to carry you back inside." However, the determined girl resisted, shouting, "Let go of me, please. If I stop looking now, Miru will leave me. That's right. I'd rather die than let that happen. Even if I end up seeing him again later, what's the use? Right now, Your Highness." Just then, a boy appeared, and the girl exclaimed while catching him, "There he is? Ah, Your Highness." The situation escalated, and the unfolding events hinted at a dramatic and intense climax. The tension escalated as the boy took out a dagger and placed it on the girl's neck. He warned, "Stand back. Is this why they told me to go to the garden? Come any closer, and the princess dies. I didn't plan on holding this child hostage, Machinrunta, you bastard. You said you wouldn't be using a girl for your plan. That damn third prince. He's even more vile than I thought." The guards arrived and stood with the nanny. The distressed nanny exclaimed, "No, what do I do? Ah. Ugh, that dirty bastard. Anyway, this seems to be working. If I just take her to a spot where I can easily escape." The girl pleaded, "Let me go. Please let go of me, I need to find him." The little girl added, "I have to find Miru, I'm running out of time." The boy was taken aback, realizing the determination of the girl. However, before he could proceed, an arrow was fired at him. He questioned, "The hell? They fired an arrow at me when I'm holding the princess hostage. Who was that? Who shot that arrow?" The chaos continued as the boy tried to escape with the princess. The guards were determined to catch him. The girl took action, biting the boy's hand. In the struggle, the princess fell into the water. Panic ensued as the guards tried to rescue the princess and capture the fleeing assassin. Amid the commotion, there were inquiries and blame directed at the guards for their failure. The situation ended with the girl being locked up in her room, and the slave she brought in, presumably Miru, faced unjust accusations. As the scene concluded, a sense of despair lingered, with a reminder that the characters' cries might not reach the heavens yet. The story continued, leaving the readers in anticipation of what would unfold next. In the port of Nakrang, during the year 31 AD, two individuals engage in conversation about the increasing influx of 600 DS from the great nation. One person remarks that Nakrang is the exclusive trader with the great nation in the area. It's said that the king has allowed both princes to manage the 600 DS equally, but most of them end up going to the first prince, the eldest son of the first consort, one person comments. The other responds, "But I hear the tides have started turning." That's right. And it's all because of the flower banquet that the third prince holds every 2 weeks, the first person adds. The scene shifts to a camp where a man expresses frustration about goods going to another individual just because of a banquet. He accuses the person of trying to avoid blame for a mistake. Two individuals kneel before the man, explaining that the nobles are upset about excessive profits from the 600 DS. The man insists it's the royal family's duty to manage the goods. "What are you saying? Did that person promise to fill the nobles' coffers?" the man exclaims. "The third prince is offering the same goods at half the price," one person explains. "And we can't ignore the importance of the banquet, Your Highness. Even nobles from the great nation are sending personal gifts to the third prince." The man threatens to put a stop to the third prince's actions and vows consequences if the situation is not addressed. The scene changes to two individuals on their knees, one injured, pleading with the highness to stop the banquet, expressing concern about the third prince gaining more power. In another setting, a boy and a girl engage in conversation. The boy teases the girl about attending the banquet, asking if she's still upset or planning to skip it. The girl reassures him, and the boy encourages her to put on a smile and enjoy the event, dancing until her feet get blisters. The boy encouraged the girl, saying, "And show them what you can do." Finally, The flower has blossomed. However, the girl expresses anxiety about her performance, feeling her hands and feet shaking and her chest tightening. As the scene changes, a woman and her two daughters are shown. One daughter is giving her food. The woman expresses gratitude for her daughter and mentions how she would have paid anything to have her. She remarks sadly that her daughter will only be eye candy to her, a real pity. In another part of the event, people greet the highness, praising him as an angel sent from the heavens. The girl worries about fainting while dancing, recalling a previous incident. The scene shifts to a room where two women are rummaging through belongings. A girl enters, questioning their actions. The women explain that the girl's underwear and blankets have gone missing and they were searching for them. The situation becomes tense as accusations fly about the missing items. One of the women implies that everyone is waiting for the highness to bleed, insinuating a coming-of-age event. The girl reacts angrily, demanding they leave. The tension continues as the girl struggles to breathe and a boy appears, comforting her. The girl reveals that she missed him during his absence and shares the challenges she faced, including her nanny being kicked out for her refusal to attend the banquet. The girl expresses concern that her nanny resents her for the situation. The boy reassures her, and they share a moment of connection amid the challenges they face in the palace. The girl conveyed her reluctance to attend the banquet, stating, "But I really didn't want to go to the banquet." She added, "Do you know what the men there want? They're so vulgar and dirty." The girl continued, saying, "No, never mind. I don't want to talk about this right now. I can't waste the precious time I have with you." She expressed gratitude for the boy's help in mending her shoes, stating, "Oh, by the way, my feet hurt less this time, thanks to you mending my shoes for me." The girl further remarked, "I also like it when you rub my feet." She expressed a wish to spend every day with the boy and confessed, "I can't lose you, so I need to do whatever he tells me to. Promise me you'll come again tomorrow, Miru." She added, "Come on. Answer me." "All right. I can't wait." The scene shifted to another setting, where the girl questioned, "Are you enjoying this? Why don't you give it a rest and leave?" The boy responded, You think I enjoy doing this? I was ordered to do this, so I have no other choice." The girl commented, "Really? You seem to be flogging him with a lot of enthusiasm." The boy explained, "It's not my fault. The idiot went to see the princess again." The girl sighed and said, "Ha, you're so foolish." She added, "The slave goes to see the princess when he knows he'll get flogged afterward, and the princess doesn't even know the poor slave is getting flogged because of her. You're both so foolish that it makes me mad. I'm leaving, cutie. I'll leave the rest to you." The girl acknowledged the boy's actions as a means of survival and suggested, "Yeah, I know you're doing this to survive." She invited him, "Come here. Let me clean your wounds with some water. Otherwise, you'll get sick again." Noting the injuries on his back, she remarked, "You don't have a single uninjured spot on your back now." The girl shared her emotional turmoil, revealing, "I went to see the third prince again today. That's why my heart is scarred, just like your back." She asked the boy, "You feel the same way I do, right, Miru? You don't want to suffer anymore, do you?" Finally, she proposed, "Then why don't we run away together? Will you congratulate me, soul? I had a baby. I'm so happy right now. You are too, right? Razni has grown up now, so you can be happy too, just like me." The maid said to the girl, "Are you awake, your highness?" One of them said, "I found the underwear you lost. It was hiding in the corner of your bed." The girl responded, "I'll tell the servants to prepare for your coming-of-age ceremony." The maid said, "Congratulations, your highness. Did you hear the news? A grand banquet will be held in a few days." Two people were talking with each other. One person asked, "Oh, what's the occasion? Is a special guest coming?" The other replied, "The guest is special indeed. The crimson flower has bloomed on her highness's bed." People were discussing, and one said, "Oh, finally. We've been waiting a long time for this. And the banquet will no doubt be grand." Another added, "Yes. That it will be. We'll be eating and drinking all day long. My mouth is watering already, haha." Two people were talking, and one asked, "What is it? Are you also excited?" The other replied, "Once the princess gets married after her coming-of-age ceremony, you won't be flogged anymore. But I wonder if you'll still be needed here once the princess is gone, haha." There is a scene with a boy and a girl. The girl said, "Oh, you're here, Miru. Huh? What was that? Congratulations." The girl expressed her feelings, saying, "I hate this. Before, I was all right with getting married as long as I could leave the palace. But now, I don't want to become an adult or be sold off to a man. The girl continued, it's scary not knowing what will happen in the future, yet everyone is congratulating me, and it's horrible. Even you are doing it now. Why haven't things gotten any better? If anything, I think things have just gotten worse. I've been locked in my quarters ever since I brought you here, and soon I'll be. The girl expressed her feelings, saying, don't apologize. I know you congratulated me with good intentions. But if I get married and leave this place. Miru, wait, don't do this. Don't act like this. Get up, now. The girl continued talking to the boy. I said, get up. Oh, in the end, it was all for nothing. If I leave this place, I won't ever get to see you again. All the days I spent waiting for you to come were meaningless. From now on, don't come here again. I don't want to see your face anymore. It hurts and it'll hurt even more from now on. I wonder if you even know how I feel. Yeah, if I'm going to end up alone anyway, I should just let go of any false hope. I meant it when I said we should run away together. The scene changed to another boy and girl. One is punished, and the other is talking with him, saying, if that's not possible, I'll try to find a way for you to escape on your own, okay? So don't worry too much, Miru. Let's get you treated first. The girl questioned the boy's actions. Why are you acting like this? I know you're anxious, but are you just going to give up? Or are you going to act pitiful and beg her to save you? The girl continued, you can try, but the princess is powerless and can't help you anyway. You know that, right? It's time for you to think of another way to survive. The girl exclaimed, fine, do what you want. I don't care anymore. Either beg God to save you or cling to the princess. Better yet, you can die from a fever when your wounds get infected. You big, fat idiot. Chirp 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 rustle leap. A scene transitioned to a forest with honks and hunters hunting. One of the hunters blew a horn 3 times, signaling the imminent arrival of something. Another remarked, the boar must be pretty upset. It's running at full speed, haha. That was twice honk. I see it, they're hunting a boar. The hunter shouted, good. Keep running this way. The tension increased as the boar changed direction, and the hunters strategized. Eventually, one hunter called out, wait. Jamalta. Jamalta jumped down in front of the boar, altering its course. The hunters celebrated the successful change in direction, saying, good. It's heading your way. Get ready, Jamalta. They managed to enclose the boar in a jail box, expressing their excitement. Yahoo! We got it. All right. Good work, Jamalta. Jamalta was praised for his quick thinking, with one hunter acknowledging, you really do have the eye of a ghost. Even the beasts freak out once they see it. Jamalta then assigned tasks to his fellow hunters, instructing Agabadu to cover the boar with cloth. As they regrouped, Rachan remarked, it took us a while to hunt that boar, but the horn calls were useful as well. Maybe we can try using them in our next battle. Jamalta agreed, expressing his intention to demand an explanation for capturing the boar alive. Upon approaching Muchin, the person who tasked them with the mission, Jamalta asked, I want to know why we were asked to capture the boar alive. Muchin revealed, you want to know why I asked you to bring one back alive? Because a fresh boar would make a better gift. Since you managed to hunt one, why don't you deliver it as well? Rachan, surprised, questioned the idea of delivering the boar. That's right, deliver the boar, and make sure to keep it alive, Muchin instructed. Jamalta scoffed, ha. You might as well tell me to roast a pig for them, too. Muchin responded, oh, that's a good idea. Rachan interjected, hey. Don't you guys ever get tired of fighting? The princess of Nakrang will be having her coming-of-age ceremony. Jamalta was surprised, asking, what? Muchin explained, you remember that you and T are indebted to her, right? I, of course, had no idea she'd get caught up in our plan, and I still don't think I deserved the punch you threw at me. Jamalta remained silent, and Muchin continued, we didn't know anything about this, Jamalta, and the princess is safe, so that's enough. Jamalta questioned, so you're going to repay that debt with wild beasts? Muchin clarified, you idiot. I told you those beasts are gifts for the ceremony. Frankly, the rumors I've been hearing about the princess are a bit suspicious. They say you can only see her at the third prince's flower banquets because he dotes on his sister and keeps her hidden away. But there's no way that Snake cares about her like that. Muchin expressed his gratitude, anyway, thanks to a princess I've never met, I now have a chance to fight, and thanks to all the Maljals following me now, I can even look out at an impressive sight like this. Go check on her yourself. Muchin said, then you can think about how you'll repay her. Do you want to make the delivery now? The scene changed to a woman setting the girl's hair. The girl expressed her annoyance, "Miru's here again?" The woman replied, "Ugh. Why did you tell her that?" The newcomer woman apologized, "Oh, I'm sorry. I told him you wouldn't come out, but he wouldn't listen." The girl thought, "Miru's been coming every day." The woman continued setting the girl's hair and advised, "You shouldn't see him, Your Highness. You'll be leaving once you get married, so you need to start distancing yourself from him. Besides, there are bad rumors going around." The woman revealed, "Well, I didn't tell you this because I know you're fond of him, but he's been seeing a girl every night. She's a pretty girl named Chianga who's around his age. She's the third prince's bedmate, yet she also sleeps with that boy. Isn't that bold of her?" The woman added, "I suppose that pale boy is also a man at the end of the day. Although he's been admiring your beauty all this time, he's also been fooling around with another girl. Can you believe that? He's been hiding the truth behind that innocent face of his, so you couldn't have known." The girl questioned, "Miru? No, that can't be. Miru would never." The woman interrupted, "What would you know when you're locked up in your room all day, Your Highness?" The woman expressed her sympathy, "I feel so bad for you. You've gone to so much trouble to save him, yet this is how he's repaying you. You've been deceived, Your Highness." The girl couldn't take it anymore, shouting, "Stop it. That's enough." The scene shifted to a boy and a girl, with the girl protesting, "Why are you whipping him when he hasn't even seen the princess? Are you seriously trying to kill him?" A person approached the injured punished boy while the girl tried to stop them. He said, "That little shit is the one who wants to die. He still goes to her quarters every day. I swear, it's like the bastard is mocking me. If he wants to die that badly, I'll make his wish come true." The girl pleaded, "Stop it. If you don't, I'm going to kill you." The man, putting the girl's hair, retorted, "What? Have you lost your mind?" The man accused her, "You little bitch. Sleeping with the third prince has made you cocky, hasn't it?" As he continued, the injured boy spoke up weakly, "Stop it, girl." Ignoring him, the man scornfully said, "How dare you threaten me suddenly?" The injured boy, Miru, spoke up, "Miru." The man was shocked, "What the? How is he talking all of a sudden? It gives me the creeps. Has he been possessed for real? Damn it." The girl desperately urged, "Wake up, Miru. Please. You're burning up. Don't scare me like this, you hear?" The girl said, "Why are you going this far? I said I'd do whatever it takes to save you. I'll find a way for you to survive as soon as I can, so don't go to the princess's quarters anymore." She questioned him, "Answer me, Miru. Come on, you were able to speak just now." The girl asked, "Why are you doing this? Are you really planning to die? Don't tell me it's because of the princess." She pleaded, "It isn't, right? Look how much she's made you suffer. It can't be because of her, right?" The girl continued, "Well, you can feel however you want, but just promise me one thing. Stay alive and stay by my side." The scene changed to a girl in the camp and a woman came in, saying, "Hey. His Highness wants to see you. Go to his quarters." The girl reassured herself, "It's okay. Just like how I washed your wounds with water, you can comfort me through my pain, too. That's right, we can comfort each other. That's why I can't give you to anyone else. Never." The scene shifted to the Highness and the girl. The Highness spoke, "You have deceived, Your Highness. What would you know when you are locked up in your room all day? You saved his life and took care of him, yet he played you for a fool. I feel so bad for you." The girl pondered, Chianga Miru's never mentioned that name before. But why? Why did he hide her from me? If they're just friends, he could have told me about her. Then again, he could have thought that I'd be upset about him having another friend. Yeah, that might be why he never mentioned her to me. She continued to reflect, but could he really have someone like that? A female friend who he's closer to than me? Or maybe she's someone who is more than a friend. No, I don't even want to imagine that. No, I'm sure that's not true. There's no way. What do I do? I want to see him right now and ask him to explain." The girl thought, "Huh? What's that? Oh, that day I was mean to him and told him I didn't want to see him again. Yet here I am, wanting to see him. I need to tell him that I'm sorry. I have to go apologize to him right now. Wait, I'm going to him? Now that I'm looking around, I've left my quarters." Thanks for watching Manhwa Thoughts. Please like and subscribe to help the channel grow.